Clint Eastwood spoke little. But that day he had said 3 words: "I'll take the money." Those 3 words would wreak havoc across 3 towns. And now the bill had come due. A man had died in Red Creek because of Eastwood. A family had been destroyed in Silver Valley because of Eastwood. A town had burned in Dust Ridge because of Eastwood. All because of the same $50,000. Clint Eastwood's rules were simple. Speak little, draw fast, do the job, leave. He had followed these rules for 20 years. No problems had ever arisen until he accepted that job. Colorado Territory. Eastwood had stopped in a small town. A man approached him, well-dressed, rich. The job was simple: find a man and kill him. That man's name was Marcus Webb. He was a big-time swindler. He had stolen money from 3 towns, $150,000 in total. The job paid $50,000, the most money Eastwood had ever seen in his life. But there was one condition. He had to bring Webb back alive. Not dead, alive. That day, Eastwood said 3 words: "I'll take the money." Finding Marcus Webb's trail was easy. The man wasn't even hiding. He was staying at a luxury hotel in Denver, living lavishly with the stolen money. Eastwood entered the hotel. He found Webb's room. When he opened the door, Webb was terrified. Webb begged him. He said he would return the money. He just wanted a little time. Eastwood didn't speak. He just listened. Webb explained. He hadn't stolen the money. His partner had, Charlie Morrison. Morrison had fled, taking the money with him. Webb had nothing left. Only vengeful people from 3 towns were after him. Eastwood still didn't speak. His job was clear. He would take Webb. But Webb made an offer. He knew Morrison's location. He could find all $150,000. They could share it with Eastwood. Eastwood stopped. For the first time, he hesitated. $50,000 or $75,000. Webb continued. Morrison was hiding in Mexico, in a small town, with the money. Eastwood made his decision. He wouldn't kill Webb. Together they would find Morrison, but Eastwood didn't know. Who was the man that hired him to get Webb? That man was Samuel Carter, owner of Red Creek's bank. The money stolen from Webb was his money. Carter wanted Webb dead because Webb knew the truth. Carter was also Morrison's partner. If Webb wasn't killed, Carter would be exposed. So he had another plan. While Eastwood and Webb went to Mexico, Carter sent word to Red Creek that Webb had been killed. The townspeople rejoiced. Justice had been served. They would get most of their money back. But Eastwood didn't come. Webb didn't come either. Neither did the money. Carter told another lie. He said Eastwood had run away with Webb. He claimed they had stolen the money together. The Red Creek people became angry. They had trusted Eastwood. Now he too had turned out to be a traitor. Tom Bradley was a retired sheriff. He had lost his home because of Webb. He had trusted Eastwood and waited. Bradley had a heart attack that night. He died. The first death was on Eastwood's conscience. The situation was worse in Silver Valley. There, the victim of Webb was the O'Connor family. They were farmers. Webb had taken all their money. Father Patrick O'Connor had become ill. He was going to be treated with money from Webb, but the money never came. Patrick died while waiting. His wife Mary went mad. They had 3 children. Mary set out to find Eastwood. She left her children alone. She went after Eastwood, but Mary wasn't experienced. She encountered bandits on the road. She was killed. 3 children were left orphaned. The oldest was 12 years old. Winter was coming. The children died of hunger, all 3 of them. 4 more deaths were on Eastwood's conscience. A fire broke out in Dust Ridge. The cause was the Webb incident. The town had waited for Webb. But when he didn't come, the people went crazy. They believed Eastwood had betrayed them. The town was divided in two. One group blamed Eastwood, the other blamed Webb. Fights began. Guns were drawn. Blood was spilled. Finally, someone started a fire. Half the town burned. 7 people died. 12 deaths total. All because of Eastwood's words, "I'll take the money." In Mexico, Eastwood learned the truth. There was no man named Morrison. Webb had been lying. The money really wasn't with Webb. Carter and Morrison were the same person. Carter had both stolen and blamed Webb and hired Eastwood for the job. Eastwood understood. He had been deceived. By not killing Webb, he had made a big mistake. Now everything had gone wrong. He asked Webb why he had lied. Webb answered, "To survive." Eastwood drew his gun. He was going to kill Webb. But it was too late now. The damage had already been done. 20 years later, 1895, Eastwood was hiding in New Mexico, running from his past. But the past found him. 3 men came to town, all from different places, but their purpose was the same: Eastwood. The first was Jim Bradley, Tom Bradley's son. He wanted revenge for his father's death. The second was Michael O'Connor, the only survivor of the O'Connor family. He was looking for his family's killer. The third was Dave Harrison. He had lost his wife in the Dust Ridge fire. He held Eastwood responsible. The 3 men found Eastwood. Eastwood was sitting in the saloon, drinking whiskey, silently. The 3 men entered. Bradley, "You're Clint Eastwood." Eastwood didn't even look up. O'Connor, "My family died because of you." Eastwood continued drinking. Harrison, "My wife burned because of you." Eastwood stood up. For the first time he spoke, "You're right." The 3 men were shocked. He wasn't denying it. He wasn't fighting. Eastwood continued, "I made a mistake. A big mistake. 12 people died." Bradley, "So are you ready to die?" Eastwood, "I've been ready for 20 years. But then he added, "But first, you need to know the truth." Eastwood told everything. Carter's scheme, Webb's lies, his own mistakes. The 3 men listened. Their anger didn't diminish, but they understood that Eastwood wasn't the only one to blame. Bradley, "Where is Carter now?" Eastwood, "Dead 5 years ago." O'Connor, "Where is Webb?" Eastwood, "I killed him that day." Harrison, "What about you? What will you do?" Eastwood remained silent. Bradley drew his gun. So did O'Connor. So did Harrison. Eastwood didn't draw his gun. "Aren't you going to draw?" Bradley asked. Eastwood, "No, you have the right." The 3 men looked at each other. Eastwood had surrendered. He wouldn't fight. Bradley was about to pull the trigger, but Harrison stopped him. "Wait," Harrison said. "This man has been living with this pain for 20 years. Death would be easy for him." O'Connor understood. He'll live, but suffering. Bradley, "How?" Harrison explained. Eastwood would visit 3 towns every year. The graves of the dead. He would bring flowers. He would ask for forgiveness. Eastwood accepted. 25 years passed. Eastwood was still alive, but he was no longer the same man. Every year he went to 3 towns: Red Creek, Silver Valley, Dust Ridge. He left flowers at every grave. He no longer spoke. He never spoke, because when he spoke, people died. People recognized him over time. They called him the Grave Man, the man who always talked to the dead. Bradley, O'Connor, and Harrison would sometimes see him, old, exhausted, broken. He was serving his sentence, and every year he said the same thing at the graves. I said 3 words: 12 people died. I'm sorry. Some words are more deadly than bullets. Some decisions follow you for life. Some money turns out to be blood money. Clint Eastwood spoke little, but the 3 words he spoke that day condemned the rest of his life to silence. I'll take the money. 3 words, 3 towns, 12 dead, and 1 man alone forever.